Hey guys, and welcome to Let's Play Dark Souls Edition number 2. And this is my character Kita that we're playing as, and I was looking at your guys' comments, looking through what you guys said, and you guys were suggesting I use the Balder Swag Sword, and I gotta say, I'm all for it. I haven't actually used it yet. I found it once on my intelligence build, but didn't have a chance to try it out. But before we do that, because that will take some farming, and I don't even know if I'll get it on this edition, let's go do some Moonlight Butterfly. Let's go take care of that. So, once again, Titanite Demon, I say F you! I say F you! I do not want to face you. So we're gonna run through. So you guys may have noticed I actually brightened up the screen a little bit this time because I was watching the video again and it looked a little too dark online, so I was like, alright, I'm gonna take care of that. Don't want it to be like that. Nuh-uh. So these guys, like I said last time, they're pretty easy. You just have to, don't be afraid of them. Do not be afraid. Fear is your enemy. Ah! Oh my gosh. Alright. So is running off a ledge, apparently. Well, that was a good start. So, anyways, those guys are really easy, though. I mean, honestly, it's more if you're afraid to hit them and you're kind of more cautious, they're going to be harder. If you run at them, and that's the easiest way to face them. It's really when you're blocking a bunch that they suck to face. Alright, we're back. So, heading back down. I want to talk a little bit about what some of you guys were saying in the comments, too. So, Velka. As far as Velka is concerned, and if Velka is or is not the crow at the beginning, I don't think it is, and I think I was saying that in the last video. I mean, it doesn't make sense that Velka would just hang out and watch your player. I think Velka's got better things to do. I might not have better things to do, but I think Velka does. So, do not think that is Velka there at the beginning. So that is that. But apparently Velka, one of you guys was saying that Velka might be, or was supposed to have a bigger role initially, according to the developer interview. I mean, it seems like Velka already does have a pretty big role, but I mean, like, an even bigger role. So that's pretty crazy. I really wonder what they would have done with Velka if they had actually had Velka in the game somehow. There were a bunch of things like that they actually took out of the game that were initially going to be there. I mean, like I was talking about Gwyn, who was initially going to be in the game. So, I think that covers all I wanted to say with Velka. Now, this area over here, for those of you guys who are new to the game, since I spent all my souls, I can't get into this area. You need 20,000 souls to purchase the item in order to get in here. That's okay. I mean, honestly, if you are starting a game, and this is your first time playing through, this area here is a great place to farm for souls. Before I knew any better, that was the way I was farming and leveling constantly. Now I would much prefer to just play online. Although at the time, when I first played the game, I actually couldn't play online. I didn't have my Xbox Live Gold account. I'd run out and didn't feel like paying for it again. And I really love the online experience, so maybe I should have done that. Alright, so I am not going to become human. I'm going to go ahead and try and face our Moonlight Butterfly as is. Just try some dodging. So, okay, Foggate. Is it a boss? Is it not a boss? It is not a boss. That is the answer. That is your answer. And here's a little secret niche, a little nook. And just one of these dudes hanging out there. There's like only 2 of these guys in the game, I think. Not very many. So, pretty rare to see them. Hey, what are you doing there? Get away from my nook. That's my nook. That's my Tom Nook from Animal Crossing. Nook. Those little, like, flower things are cool, but I always got excited when I first started playing because I thought they'd be items. Alright, so it's funny because I'm just, like, ignoring every enemy. You know what? If you're just going to face the boss, that's another thing about this. There's no reason to kill all the enemies. Really, you don't need to. Alright, does my shield have magic resistance? That is the question on everybody's mind. It doesn't, so I'm not gonna equip it. I'd rather be fast. Oh, actually, the grass crest shield might be useful to use now that I think about it. So we can get some, Oh, I'm so fast. But, hey! Wait, no I'm not. Whatever. Anyways, I like the stamina recovery. I think it's totally worth it. Plus... yeah, that was a bad start. So, if the Moonlight Butterfly does what he's about to do right here, go over to that side, you can actually hide out behind this little wall here. It's a little cheap, but whatever, it works. To Moonlight Butterfly, I say, whatevs. Alright, well, he's gonna fly back over to this side. I like having the shield for him. It doesn't do much necessarily for magic, but I feel like it helps for at least that little, like, needle attack that he has. So, see, I'm at least, like, doing a little bit of dodging. Or, this one you have to actually dodge out of the way of. So, his needle attack, though, doing a little bit of damage to me. Ah, man. Go restore your health, Butterfly. You know you want some food. Go get food so I can hurt you. Seriously. Alright, he is just not making up his mind on which side he wants to stay now, is he? He's like, I don't even know. Okay, here we go. Perfect. So, that was pretty cool because he, decided to do that right, oh, I'm gonna get away from him. And you know what? I probably could have hurt him more. Oh, well. Oh, well. So, how about you switch sides now so I can hide behind the wall? Not going to? Son of a bee! I hate that! Use your other attack so I can actually dodge. He knows I'm a dex build. There's gotta be a better way to dodge that. I think if I just walk a little bit... I'm getting destroyed by that one attack. Like, seriously, this is not cool in my book. Not cool. Not at all. Go get your food or something. Like, seriously. Go eat. You need food. Warrior needs food badly. Warrior needs food? Yeah. Oh, come on. There we go. I like this one because I know how to dodge it. And he's coming in for food. This is our chance, guys. This is our chance to mess him up. Mess him the mess up. Probably not smart if I want to attack him enough. So, okay. This is game time, guys. Game time right here. If I beat him, that'll be another close encounter. If I don't beat him, Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't even know what I could have done about that. Do not know what I could have done about that one. Jesus. Jesus. Alright, guys. I just wanted to edit that out so you didn't have to watch that. So, we're back for attempt number 2. And Electric Boogaloo. I think the key for me... You know what I just realized? I could have been kindling those bonfires. And if I kindled the bonfire, I would have had no problem. My really issue here is not having enough Estus flasks. I am making this way harder on myself than it needs to be. Or, if he just did that attack every time, I would have been totally fine. Totally fine. It was really just an Estus flask issue, too. Oh. Well, maybe if I just keep moving. That is the key. I'm figuring him out. I mean, usually I face this guy at a higher level than basic level. So, this is a little bit new for me. Normally, I mean, I'm a decent enough skill level. I don't need to worry about this guy. I decided I did not feel like using up any of my humanity to summon Beatrice. I was like, yeah, you know what, that's fine. I don't need Beatrice. Not need Beatrice. It's fine. Uh-oh. That could have been really bad. That was not a smart time to heal. See, that's the only problem. Is that. That is the problem. 1, 2, 3. Let's heal up a bit. Alright. 1, 2. He's still feeding. Wow. You are really hungry right now. Because you used up a lot of friggin' attacks on me, didn't you? Alright. Yeah, I think the more attacks that he uses, I'm pretty positive about this. The more attacks he uses, the longer that takes. So it's actually pretty good if he uses a lot of attacks on you, because he has less magic, so he has to feed for longer to get more magic. It makes perfect sense. Well, I walked right into that one, didn't I? But you're seeing, though, that the shield actually definitely is helping for that. Because he was hurting me for a whole lot more before that. You know what? Oh, no, I do not like this one, because Oh, last time that's what destroyed me. Ah, no. No! No! That attack is awful! But it looks like I just, with you guys, might have figured out how to not get killed by it. With you guys. You guys were my inspiration. Are you seriously using it again? You suck, Moonlight Butterfly. The funny thing is, as much as I hate that attack, it seems like I'm actually doing pretty well against it. I think I just hate it because that's what killed me last time. It's really that needle attack that gets me. Oh, and he is feeding. He is feeding. You're so hungry, aren't you? Are you hungry enough to get murdered in the face? Face murdered? I think you are. Okay, this is it. He's gone. He is a goner, but he can still hurt? No. That scared me. I thought I was still gonna get hurt. Alright, attempt number 2. I'm sorry. Attempt number 2. Sorry it took me 2 attempts, but I was figuring things out, and I got it. Normally, I don't have to deal with the Moonlight Butterfly. Look at all those souls. Look at all those souls. We're eating them up. Alright, so the reason I went to him was to get the key that is up here, as well as the ember. That is why I decided to go Moonlight Butterfly at this point. I was thinking on that term, so check it out. We got a dude who looks a lot like Gwen, who seems to be a blacksmith who looks like turned to stone. And you have to really wonder what happened to him and why he's hanging out here. And I mean, I guess I'd imagine that since this is Ulasil area, that it was the abyss that caused this to happen to him. I think that's what you can imply. But we got the Watchtower basement key, so that's how we can go over to Havl, even though I have the master key. So it don't matter none. I can go to Havl anyways. And we've got this divine ember, so we can go ahead and forge divine weapons, which I don't really use, but they are very helpful for the catacombs if you didn't do what I did. And a homeward bone, if we want to just bone it back to the bonfire, which I just murdered myself in the worst possible way. Wow, I've actually never done that before. You guys are experiencing new things with me. You can even die in this game just by not paying attention. I've like dozed off before a little bit when I was farming for Titanite chunks, and that is how I've mass murdered myself several times, is I will just run off of a cliff. That one, not quite expecting. That one was a little unexpected to me. So, we're gonna go get those souls back, because I would like to use those to buy some Titanite shards and level up a bit. And actually, we could also get a really good armor set here too, which might as well do on the way back. I'm not really gonna deal with these guys. I mean, they're not that hard, really. The thing with these guys is you just want to attack them a bunch once at the beginning, and as soon as they use their spell that's going to slow you down, just start attacking the hell out of them, and you should be able to kill them before they actually pull off that spell on you. You should be able to. So that's the method I prefer for killing them, those stone knights. The other way is that if they use their spell and you see them casting it, and this works more for dex builds, I suppose. If you're a strength build, you want to murder them right away. It's just to run away from them and wait till the area of effect is over, and you should be plenty of fine. Alright, this time the goal is not to walk off the staircase backwards. That is a good goal. So, head down these stairs. I always try to think in my head when I'm in Ulasil. I try to figure out which parts of Ulasil are which compared to the Darkroot Garden, and I think that's kind of fun to do and kind of fun to speculate and figure out every area of Ulasil and where it kind of relates to the Darkroot Basin and Darkroot Garden. And I mean, Darkroot Basin, that's definitely where you face Calamite. So this guy is still alive, so I might as well take care of him. I'll show you guys what I was talking about. So here's casting a spell. You know what? I don't do any damage on him, so actually that was not a good idea. And my character is going to scream out why, because he can't dodge. Alright, apparently my character does not have enough attack to kill this guy using that method. Why? Alright guys, I'm back with this dude waking up, and this time I'm not gonna face him because, yeah, I mean, I could beat him, but let's not deal with that. So this is an ambush, I know. I just wanted to get the Elite Knight set, even though I'm not really planning on using it. So the Elite Knight set is probably the best, if not one of the best sets of armor in the game, which is why I wanted to show you guys where that was. Especially if you're playing a strength build, and you don't want to be too fat, you can use the Elite Knight armor set and do mid-rolls pretty easily, and you'll be pretty set. So the cool thing over here, actually, I was going to say I can just reinforce everything at this bonfire, except for I don't have any Titanite shards. So I'm going to have to go back and get some Titanite shards. Then I'm thinking we're going to do some Havl. So that could be an interesting quest here, being that my weapon doesn't hurt for all that much. And I want to try parry riposting Havl, because it is possible to do, and I have yet to try it. So that is going to be part of my quest here. Parry riposting Havl. So again, like I was saying with these guys, the way to kill them is just don't even shield, don't even defend against them. There's absolutely no reason to. Just hit them with a strong attack, and you can you just knock them over. And yeah, there is the area over in the back I could have gone to, where you I mean, I could have gone there. There's a secret area I missed where you destroy a tree, and you get through. I mean, I just don't need what's over there. That's why I didn't go back there. Did not need anything, so I didn't go that way. I mean, I could do a playthrough where I get every single item, but that's not going to be this one. I'm kind of just doing this one for fun here. Alright, what's up, Gwyn? Hopefully you don't get attacked, because if you did, good. Alright, that's blocking him from getting attacked. He would get angry at me, and then I'd have to go to Oswald, and I hate Oswald. Okay, so this Emperor that I got, I called him Gwyn by accident. Andre. His name is Andre.
Might you consider leaving that with me? I can produce divine weapons with a flame such as that.
Andre, you may not have it.
I see.
No. No.
I'll be seeing you then.
Okay.
Be careful.
Alright, I feel bad. You can have it. I changed my mind. I'll give you the Divine Ember.
That's a rare ember.
So, you know, if you accidentally say no, you're okay. You will not run into never being able to give him the Divine Ember. So, Andre is the only blacksmith who can use the Divine Ember, so might as well give it to him. And honestly, I don't know how to blacksmith that well. I mean, now I can apparently blacksmith, but Andre, way better than me. Could have been Gwyn's son. Could have been. Isn't. Way better blacksmith than me. Alright, so what I want to do is I'm going to buy a bunch of Titanite shards so I can level up my my current armor that I'm using. I will get some new armor. But let's go ahead and level up our base level armor here so we have a little bit more defense. That'll help us out down the road. And no reason not to. So we're going to need some more Titanite shards. So let's see, I can buy a total of 14. Let's buy 9. And let's start just reinforcing our armor here. So, again, Elite Knight armor is amazing. I'm not going to use it because it is heavy. Amazing, but heavy. So you got the weight there is 11.7 for the armor. The weight of the leather armor I'm using is 4.7, so quite the difference. So, I think the these armor sets here, like the leather armor... Oh, it's already on my large Titanite shards. What do you know? What do you know? I didn't even realize that. Grasscrest Shield is... I can also level up that one. Anyways, let's keep reinforcing my my armor that is already running on my large Titanite shards, and I didn't even realize. So good thing I found 2 large Titanite shards, if you remember, from that little Titanite slug. I don't remember their name. I'm gonna call it Titanite slug. And I don't have any more, so whatever. Alright, can I level... I'll level up my leather gloves. Which I don't even think I'm... Actually, I am wearing them. I'm just not wearing pants, right? Yeah, so... leather gloves, and let's go ahead and reinforce my, oh, there's my leather boots. Let's go ahead and reinforce my leather boots a bit, even though I'm not wearing them. Might as well. And my leather boots are a little bit better for whenever I want to re-equip that. And let's purchase 2 more Titanite shards and level up my shield. So, oh, yeah. So see, here you go. I want to get so I can get my Great Scythe up to +6. Now, since I gave him the Divine Ember, I could create a Divine Weapon out of that, and that's going to do both physical damage and magic damage. And you can see there on the right side, it's going to get 124 magic damage, where right now it's just doing 150 physical damage. So we'll do both 102 physical damage as well as 124 magic damage, which for some enemies is really good, especially if they have good physical defense, to add that magic attack to them. Some enemies you'll do both types of damage to them, and some enemies have a lot of magic defense, so you're really only going to hit them with the physical aspect of that. I kind of like physical weapons for whatever reason, so I am not going to do that. Not doing that. I thought I just bought Titanite shards. I guess I accidentally canceled. So, let's level up my Grass Crest shield. And there we go. So...
Oi, where are you off to?
I'm just off, man. I'm just off. I already paid. I'm off. I don't think I ever got that response from him before. New things are happening here. Alright, we are on a quest, guys. We are on the quest for Havl. And for Havl, you want to quick roll. I'm going to stress that right now. Havl is quick rolling. Now, I had no idea, guys, on my way here. I'm just saying, I do not know if I'm going to be able to beat him on my first try. Because I'm going to try and parry riposte him. And if I miss once, I'm dead. And I will just cut together my attempts, so you guys don't have to watch me run to him every single time that I attempt this on him. So, yeah, I'm going to try to parry riposte on him. So, look, again, this guy's so easy. I didn't even do my swing attack. So easy. And before I move on, though, actually, I know I just got distracted from what I was talking about. It happens. Before I move on, I do want to point out that I made a mistake in my last video. Thank you guys for pointing it out to me. So, if you, what I was showing you guys before, viewing my my equipment, and we were talking about the parameter bonuses. Now, I said in my last video that A was the highest parameter bonus. I was wrong. It is actually S. In my head, I was like, is it A or is it S? And I just went with A, assuredly, like, oh, I'm right, it's A. No, I was wrong. It is not A. It is S. S is the highest parameter bonus. So, after this, after I'm done with Havl, after I go mess with Havl, have some fun with him, what I think we're going to do is go get the White Soapstone. The White Soapstone, and drop my Soapstone so I can... Oh, there's the leather set, which is what I'm wearing. So if you guys want to know how to get the leather set, if you don't start off as my build, that is how you get it. Anyways, I'm going to get the White Soapstone so I can help people out in their game and help them face some bosses, because, you know, I think I can give some good help. Over this way, we've got our Hydra, as well as some crystal golems. Do not need to face them. Alright, so, because if I didn't have my master key, that key that I just got from facing the Moonlight Butterfly would open this door. And look, Havl's already ready for me. You can see him there. He's wanting to mess me up pretty badly. Already ready for me, Havl. Alright, let's try this. Oh, I was early! Oh, what? I survived? Second chances? With Havl? I did not know that was even possible. Alright, Havl, let's do this. Second chance. Oh, I was early again. Alright, guys, I'm back. Attempt number 2 for Havl. Look at that man. Let's try and parry him. Oh, parried! Havl, you have been parried, sir. You have been parried. So, point is, yes, you can parry riposte Havl. That is what I wanted to show. I'm pretty excited. I wasn't expecting to pulled off that when I did, honestly. I thought it would take me many more tries than that. And whoa! I just attacked when I meant to dodge. That could have been really bad. Really bad there. So even though I pulled off that parry riposte against him, does not mean I will beat Havl. Does not mean that. But so this is really the way that you want to beat him. You got to be quick so you can dodge out of the way. And backstabs are the way to go for Havl. You can parry riposte him too, but it's basically dodge out of the way of his attack. And so I'm gonna let him attack there. Okay, I don't know what he was doing there, but that worked for me. All right, let's pull Havl. Carry on, sir. Carry on. Carry on with that. And Havl is done. So the reason I was facing Havl here is because I want his ring. Okay, we got a lot to talk about here too. Okay, I'm excited for this little talk. But I want his ring. I love his ring because if you're a Dex build, his ring is invaluable. Invaluable. So it boosts your maximum equipment load. So check this stuff out. Because I'm equipping Havl's ring, you know how I wanted to loose light roll with everything, with all my awesome equipment that I couldn't anymore? Well, I'm going to equip my Grass Crest Shield, and I can still light roll because of Havl's ring. And the other thing I can do is I should be able to equip my Leather Boots +3. Let's see if I can... Oh, I can't. Oh, wait, I can. Alright. So, Leather Boots, so I got a bunch more armor. I've got my shield, all thanks to Havl's ring. So, Havl's ring, what this is going to do is it increases your equipment load. So, let me show you guys what it does. So, my equipment load is currently 76.5. And if I unequip Havl's ring, it is going to be 51.0. So it increases it by, I believe, 1.5 times your amount. So 51 became 75, but it really is awesomely helpful for playing a Dex build and being able to equip more. And I mean, even if you're playing a heavy build and you want a mid-roll, his ring is very useful. Now, yeah, so 76. So it went from 50 to 76. So a good increase in my equipment load there. Very good increase. Alright, let's talk about Havl. So, I just unequipped his ring when I wanted to talk about it. Havl's ring. The ring was named after Havl the Rock, Lord Gwyn's old battlefield compatriot. AKA Bishop Havl the Rock, by the way, he's a bishop. He may just happen to be part of the Way of the White. Maybe. Havl's men wore the ring to express faith in their leader and to carry a heavier load. So, that part of the description right there, Havl's men wore the ring to express faith in their leader and to carry a heavier load. That raises the question, why did we get Havl's ring from this character that we just fought? He's wearing Havl's entire set and Havl's ring. So, if it's his followers who wear Havl's ring, does that mean we didn't just kill Havl, but just one of his followers who happened to be down here at the bottom of the watchtower? Or was it Havl? Because his Great Shield says that it's an heirloom, and Havl's heirloom, and it might be Havl who has his own shield, and his own equipment set, or it might be his followers who get it. I'm of the mindset I don't think this is Havl at the bottom. I think the fact that he has Havl's ring, even though, you know, you read Havl's ring, you think it means it's Havl's ring, eh? No, by the description, it's a ring given to his followers, so I think the fact that this character down here is wearing Havl's ring means it's not Havl. Because, I mean, my character, you can get Havl's set and wear Havl's ring, and you're not Havl by doing that. You know, so I'm going to say, in my opinion, this is not Havl who we were going up against. Don't think it's Havl. So, I could have gone up that way. Actually, not going to go that way. I could go to the Titanite Slug and get some more Titanite stuff. That's okay. I don't need it. And I could go to Undeadburg if I wanted to without having to fight any of the bosses that way. Not going to do that either. Don't feel like it. Don't feel like it. That's okay. So let's just head back. But back on topic with Havl, though. What do you guys think about Havl? Do you guys think that who I just killed is Havl the Rock? Or Bishop Havl the Rock? Do you guys think it's not? Now, the other thing is he is a bishop. And we know of bishops only in a few covenants. We know of the bishop who is helping out Velka's bishop, who is from Kareem. So we know that bishop. He's the asshole. Oswald. I hate him. He's a jerk. He's right by the Bell Tower Gargoyles. And then Havl's a bishop. And he helps out Gwyn a lot. And Gwyn is also associated with the Way of the White. So, it's very much implied that Havl is probably part of the Way of White, and a bishop of the Way of White. However, we don't know. So I'm curious, do you guys think, is Havl a bishop of the Way of White? Do you guys think he's actually part of a different covenant? What do you guys think about Havl? And do you guys think that the Havl that I fought was a Havl, or as I think it is, just one of his followers? So very, very curious to see what you guys have to say on that matter. Alright, so I got some more souls from facing Havl, so let's go ahead and, while I'm here, buy some more Titanite shards. Might as well just buy them out for 4. And just start reinforcing my stuff, because now I can actually use it. My stuff. So, Grass Crest Shield up to +5. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. He's getting mad at me because I'm being rude and not finishing up my conversation. Over there, we got our Onion Knight. And you know what? Yeah, let's go chat with him before we open up the gates, so we can talk all about him. We'll talk more about him in future episodes of this Let's Play. We'll definitely get more on him, talk more about him, because he's our bro. He's a cool dude.
Oh, forgive me. I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegmeyer of Katarina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall. Or a gate, I should say. The thing just won't budge. No matter how long I wait. And oh, have I waited. So here I sit, in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak.
You notice every undead seems to laugh a lot about the weirdest things? I swear to God, every single one. Alright, so Siegmeyer, he's an interesting character, because we don't really know a lot about... We know a little bit about his backstory. Just a little bit, but we don't know everything. But it seems like he became undead on purpose to keep on adventuring, and now he's stuck from adventuring, and he was very used to doing things on his own, and now he can't anymore. So we'll get more on Siegmeyer's story as we move forward. But Siegmeyer is quite the character, and for several reasons. As we head over to get the White Soapstone. And before we get the White Soapstone, let's go ahead and open up this Firelink Shrine shortcut, because it's just a good idea. It is just a good idea to do that. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Very good idea. So, okay, this is actually really the first time you've gotten to see me play like I would play this game. Parry, riposting, and all that fun stuff. So, actually, before I go face our mini-boss over there, let me go try to get a Balder Swag Sword real quick, because that is what you guys were recommending to me. And, again, I want to try it out. I really want this Balder Swag Sword. I want to swag out like a baller. So, Balder Swag Sword, here we come. I could have snuck up on this guy. Yeah, I didn't. I could have. Could have, didn't. Ooh. I meant to kick you. For some reason, lately, I feel like I've been having trouble doing my kicks. I don't know why. I really don't know why. He stuns pretty easily, too. I mean, like, literally, you just block him and he will stun. So notice he's stunned there, and you can get it hit in. These guys, these ones with the spears are very easy because of that. One hit and they stun out. They will stun out. Alright, let's go ahead and face our mini mouse over here. I'm gonna lure him out so the caster up above doesn't cast on me. Because that could be very annoying. So see, there's a dude up there who's gonna shoot at you from above in the rafters. We do not want that, so we're gonna lure this guy out. Deal with him separately. Come at me, come on, come on. You want to run. You know you want to run. Alright. Dex build, good way to go against this guy. Definitely a good way to go. So, what I've noticed with rolling 2, the more last minute it feels, usually the better it is for rolling. Just some advice for you guys who are new to Dex builds or haven't done it. If you notice, my tendency is to roll too early, and I think that is the tendency. So, oh no. No, you are not using your Estus Flask. Yeah, a bunch of these enemies have Estus Flask. I forgot to mention that. And he dropped a Titanite Shard. Amazing. Amazing. Alright, so... Ooh, wait. Balder Swag Sword chance. Balder Swag Sword chance, we gotta do it. We gotta do it. Actually, this guy has bead, yeah. He has a rapier. Whatever. So see my glowing? That's from the red Tearstone ring. It's gonna make my attack way stronger. Yeah. Gonna make my attack way stronger, so it's useful, super useful for speed runs. And actually, if you're doing a speed run to the Bell Tower Gargoyles, you probably want to get, hit. I'm not gonna free Lotrick right now, because I'm planning on going to Blighttown first, and I believe if you go to Blighttown first, Lotrick actually will not murder Anastasia. If you do, if you ring that Bell Tower first. Just a little tidbit for you guys. So up here, for you guys who are new to the game, notice how I just rolled off? This is actually how you return to the Undead Asylum, is right through this area here. So to get back to the Undead Asylum, you literally just walk up these stairs. And see that crow's nest? You can have Velka's crow take you back. But before you do that, you really want this Undead Asylum F2 West key. Now this is really good to get. And I will tell you why. The rusty, is it iron ring? Regardless, the rusty ring is up there. And that ring, I just missed my hop. I got no hops. The rusty iron ring is what's going to allow you to run on water, which is really useful. It is definitely very useful to have it. That is one of the more useful items in the game for sure, especially when you're in Blighttown, because god, does Blighttown suck if you can't run. I mean, there's some tricks which I'll show you guys to run through the swamp a little bit quicker, but Blighttown can be not cool. I don't even know why I'm going to this fire when I want to go back up. Don't even know. The whole point of me going down here was to get that shortcut. I think it's just this thing, you know, when you're in Firelink Shrine, it kind of feels like home. And I think that's why Anastasia, when things go down with Anastasia, you really feel personally affected by it, because Firelink Shrine feels like the one safe area. It's like the one place where you can relax and chill and like get all of your worries of this world out. It's like your safe haven, and Anastasia's fire is the source of your safe haven, that fire that you all sit around and hang out by. So that's why it really affects you when that's gone. If any other bonfire would not have mattered that much, but Anastasia's fire, that is the fire. And I'm sure a lot of you guys were screaming at me for missing this Firekeeper Soul right here, which I actually could have just used. So Firekeeper Souls, if I got into Anastasia and talked to her, this Firekeeper Soul would have allowed me to upgrade my Estus Flask, which is going to make it heal for more. So, really awesome. Firekeeper Souls are very useful. And anytime you kill a Firekeeper, you're going to get their soul. But their bonfire will go out. And that is kind of what the Firekeepers do. Firekeepers are pretty interesting, so let's go ahead and look at this Firekeeper Soul that I just picked up, because I do always enjoy reading the Firekeeper descriptions a whole lot. So here's our Firekeeper Soul. Now I could just use it and get souls. Not a good idea. Don't do that. So Each keeper is a corporeal manifestation of her bonfire, and a draw for the humanity which is offered to her. Her soul is gnawed by infinite humanity, and can boost the power of precious Estus flasks. It can be used to gain humanity and restore HP at the cost of losing the Firekeeper's soul to reinforce the Estus flask. And this one's the soul of a long-lost Firekeeper. Let's go ahead, and also let's look at this shrine too, while we're at it. So this is the shrine that the Firekeeper was at, and kind of interesting. It looks like it was really a memorial dedicated to that Firekeeper. And someone left a message. Need amazing item. Maybe Firekeeper soul. Is that what you need? And the question is, who is this a statue of too? It looks like they're holding a child there. And this is where Rhea is gonna go if Rhea doesn't get killed. And before Rhea gets killed, this is where Rhea hangs out. So maybe this has something to do with the Way of White. And it might be important to the Way of White if this is where Rhea's gonna hang out. So that's what you have to kind of imagine. So that is what I think. I think that it has to do with the Way of White. Another thing too, the vistas in this game are so gorgeous and great because I love the fact you can see everything. Up there we've got where we're gonna go fight the Bell Tower Gargoyle is right up here. You go across, fight him on that roof, and then up there as well where the Bell of Awakening is. Now you should be able to see. I think you can see Honorlando. Yeah, so there's Honorlando up there. You can see by the giant encircling walls, and Sen's Fortress obviously in that direction, which is going to lead you closer to Honorlando. So just the fact that they took that much detail in all the backgrounds, just another thing that makes this game so awesome. Definitely just another one of those little awesome details. So I don't know why I can't do it today. The fact that I cannot kick is really frustrating me. Just a bit. If you couldn't tell, it is frustrating me. I'm gonna just move you off. Ragdoll physics. Gotta love them. Gotta love them. Good thing about going back here is you don't have to worry about the dude running away into that gate immediately. Don't even gotta worry about him. We're gonna have a Balder Knight run at us, I think. Let's trigger Balder Knight. What's up, Balder Knight? Come at me, bruh. Come on. I like that attack. For some reason, I seem to be very good at that attack specifically and pulling off the parry. I don't know why. That attack happens to be the one that I'm better at. See, like that one, I'm not as good at. Don't attack him when he's doing this, because that means he's going to parry riposte you. So you do not want to attack him when he's doing that. These guys carry rapiers, by the way. Not nearly as cool as Baldur's Swag swords. This guy is Baldur's Swag sword. So hopefully, he will drop what I want. Give me what I need, give me what I want. You know what? I don't have any humanity right now, so I'm probably not going to get any drops. Honestly, this isn't a good time to be farming for stuff, because I have 0 humanity with me. Give me what you need, give me what you want. Ooh, a halberd. So, one of you guys was recommending I use a halberd. Sorry, I don't have it in front of me, but I know one of you guys were recommending that to me, so maybe I should halberd it up. So this is the gate that gets pulled that will block you from fast quick traveling over here. Pretty annoying, really. Also, there's a key downstairs too that's worth getting. But we're gonna go this way right now. We're gonna go through the back entrance. This, or are we? Or are we? I feel like this could be trouble too. Use that bull there. Okay, so Dark Souls 2 info right there. Notice how I got hit while I was taking a swig out of my my Estus flask. It wasn't too big of a deal. In Dark Souls 2, apparently that is going to be a very big deal. That is kind of what they're one of the things that they're planning on doing with that. One of the switches they're making is if you get hit while you're drinking out of your Estus flask, you get double left. So you got to be a little bit more careful about your Estus flask. If you do this, apparently you can make the Balder Knight with the rapier up there run at you. So that's what I'm doing there. I'm trying to cause some sound so he hears when he runs at me. Come at me, bro! But I don't hear him. Oh, there he is. Yeah, that was the attack that I was supposed to be able to get the parry off of. That's alright. Parrying is so much fun. Really, no, really, I freaking love parrying. This is gonna be important for when I go try to kick the ninja off a cliff. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Kicking ninjas off cliffs. That is my style. That is my style. Let's go ahead and grab this kite shield. Night shield. Kite knight. That was close. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the wrong info. I feel like a jerk. So, that is something we don't need to do right now. However, let's go ahead and take care of these assholes with the bows and the arrows. Alright. Kicked! See, kick his shield away, and that is a very, very easy way to deal with those guys, is just get their shield away. This Alluring Skull is also going to be awesome to use too. So there are a bunch of ways you can kill that, that bull right there. So see, this was kind of a strength build way to kill that guy. Alluring Skull, though. If you guys do not know about that, I'm going to show you guys the fun way to use the Alluring Skull against this boss. It's funny, I never really used it on my first playthrough, for whatever reason. But I think I'll use it this time to show you guys. Just for the fun of it. Just for fun's sake. You know how it is. I sound like Sigmire right now, don't I? I sound like Sigmire when I do that. Okay. So, I'm gonna equip my Alluring Skull. And check this out. Alluring Skull. Alluring Skull. Alright. So this bull, notice how there's a fire right there? Instead I decided to use an Estus Flask. So if you throw in an Alluring Skull onto that fire, that was a terrible throw. He's not allured by that at all. But notice how he's getting hurt by the fire? The idea is to throw an Alluring Skull onto the fire. So it's going to make him run over into that fire. So right there, he should be doing it, really, but he's not. This is the worst showcase of the Alluring Skull ever. Alright, I'm just going to pop out and do it that way. Go to your Alluring Skull. Go to it. Go to your Alluring Skull. He is not doing it at all. Anyways, we just want him to hang out in that fire. That would be the prime way to murder him. Is just let him murder himself, basically, on the fire. So, Alluring Skull, super useful for that. So actually, if we hang out here, we can kind of lure him ourselves into that fire. So, just another way to deal with him. He also drops a really good helmet, the Fang Boar helmet. Very, very good for a stronger build. If you level that baby up, that is one good helmet. That Fang Boar helmet. It got me through a lot of hard times my first playthrough. However, being that I have no humanity, I'm not going to get any drop. So that guy was a mini-boss, so he's going to stay dead. As an FY Izzle for you. As I almost die against one of the easiest enemies. Just a basic hollow. I keep on talking about humanity and item drops. So that will be a lecture for another time when I actually start going for item drops. So notice how I can't actually go this way right now. That's because the gate is closed and you have to open it from the other side. Which is fine. We can do this. We just have to travel through the sewer. And yes, I know there's a Black Knight up there. I'm not going to deal with them right now. Alright. Rats. You know what's funny is sometimes these guys really mess me up. Just these basic rats. It's like I will just run in here swinging, and they will mess me up. I don't usually use the strong attack too much, no matter what weapon I'm using, but it does for this weapon have a good reach, a very good reach actually. And now I kick him. Now I do it. Alright. Interesting factoid here. So remember how there's a dragon? Not even a dragon. It's a drake. At the beginning of the game, if you guys are playing through Undeadburg, he does a little, like, run over, scares the crap out of you. Well, if you never triggered that, he's actually not going to be on this bridge. Just so you know. Let's go ahead and open up another shortcut. We're shortcutting it up right now. Kick this ladder. Kick your face over. Kicking your ladder. Alright. Check this out. There should be no dragon. There we go. I pulled off the kick now. Getting back used to it again. So there will be no dragon. There will be no dragon. Not there will be blood. The name of the game is there will be no dragon. Again, stun him or kick him. That is the way to do this. So hopefully you guys learned something new here. I mean, I'm trying to show some cool things about the game that maybe you didn't know. Or maybe you guys are even bigger experts than me. But let's talk to our man, our son bro, the man, Solaire.
You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide.
Check out that sun.
I get that look all the time.
Praise the sun. Praise the sun. Yeah, so Solaire, lot of speculation that he's Gwyn's son, because there is one final Gwyn son. What do you guys think? Do you think Solaire is Gwyn's son?
So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
Well, okay, I got a moment. What's up?
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a
Are they
land
now?
brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance?
Well, I mean, I look pretty
So what
hollow
do you
right
say?
now.
Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Okay, I'm
It
all for
pleases me
partnering
greatly.
up.
Well then,
I'm all for
take
sun
it.
broing it up. Praise the sun.
We are amidst strange beings in a strange land.
Very true.
The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of
Yes,
course, we're not
sun
the
bro,
only ones
jolly
engaged in
co-op.
this.
Jolly
But I
co-op
am a
is
warrior
where
of
it's
the
at.
sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
So if you're a sun bro, you're gonna actually have a gold. You're gonna be gold when you help someone out and when you're summoned. Pretty cool. Instead of being the
hello
typical
there.
summon color, you are
I will stay
gold.
behind. The sun is a wondrous body.
Sun is
like
a wondrous body.
magnificent
Praise the
father.
sun. Praise the sun. So, this is our bit of dialogue that explains the messed up time frame of Dark Souls. Very strange time frame. You know what? I've actually never tried to go up backwards here, this method before. I always go frontwise to face the Taurus Demon. Kind of curious what happens if you go this way. Well, I guess there's probably the door up there's probably locked. Just curious, because I've never done it. So again, notice there is no dragon. Dragon, or wyvern, drake, the drake, he's not here. So, once again, that will only happen. There's An Orlando up there. That only happens if you actually fought the dragon. And it looks like I got a humanity, so maybe this is a good time to talk about it. Maybe. Let's backstab these guys so I don't have to deal with these archers. I don't have a wyvern to help me out against them. Kick. Kick your face, and I got it. Pick up the claymore. That's a good strength weapon right there that a lot of people like using for strength builds. Okay, humanity. So, every time you use humanity, you're going to increase your item discovery rate. So notice how my item discovery is 150. it was 100 before my first humanity that I got. It was only at 100. The higher your item discovery, the more likely you are to get an item and get a pickup. So I'm excited, I'm stoked, because the more, now that I'm at 150, I'm going to be more likely to get the Baler swag sword. That's right. But if I really want it, I gotta keep on using more humanity. So every humanity you pop, the more your item discovery raises to a max of 10 humanity. And the one that does by far the biggest difference is your first humanity. That's going to add 50. After that, they add far, far less to your item discovery. So let's go ahead and join this covenant real quick so I can praise the sun. Actually, oh, I have to get my faith up. That's so sad. For some reason, I thought you could at least get the praise the sun gesture over here. Alright guys, comments time. Let me know, because I think you can get the praise the sun gesture somehow without joining the covenant. You need a faith of like 30 to join the covenant, or every time you co-op and help somebody, it lowers your faith requirement to join the covenant. And this is the Sunlight Covenant, which is Solaire's covenant. So it's all about cooperation for this covenant, which is a really cool covenant, because it's all about helping people when you're doing co-op, so I really enjoy it. Plus, co-op's just fun to play, and it's fun to summon people. So let's go ahead and open this up now so we don't have to go down there every time that we want to go through the rats. We're also, by the way, really good for dropping humanity. They drop humanity like no other. Idea is that the rats are scavengers, so they probably go to a lot of dead bodies and scavenger humanity off of them. And that's why rats always seem to carry humanity. So I'm going to go ahead and light this bonfire and say that this is going to be it for my second playthrough. I think we made some good progress here. We didn't get the Baler swag sword, but we went ahead and we beat Havl. Got through Havl the Rock. We beat another boss, so the Moonlight Butterfly is gone. He is done. So the next direction I'm going to head, I'm trying to decide. So if you guys have any thoughts for where you'd like me to go next, I'm all for it. And let me just show something. I'm still level 6. I know that's not base level 4, but I am trying to do what I can at the lowest level to once again show off the way that you can play this game and how low level you can be. So I could go face the not the Taurus Demon, but the other demon, whose name is I'm blanking out on right now, but go face him. And then that would allow me to go into the depths, which will allow me to get an ember and level up all my equipment even further. So that could be pretty useful. I could do that. I could go try and face Quelaag at level 6 like this. So let me know what you guys want me to do for this playthrough. I am completely open to what you guys are thinking, because I'm just having fun with this, having fun playing a dex build, and I'm having a blast. I hope you guys are having a blast. And guys, let me just say, it's been fun. I'll see you next time. See you guys. See you next time. Peace.